Okay, folks, we're back. Guess what? Didn't have my mic on the whole time I recorded that. Cool. Well, we'll just do a quick TL, like too long didn't watch or too long couldn't hear. Um, just want to show my damage. I got to turn 19 or 20 and then just turn it on auto, and I just started targeting the heads that ate my guys. This is hard Hydra, and as you can see, it definitely has gotten a lot easier. I do want to state this, that Raid is the best it's ever been. They do look like they're doing good things. The only thing I wish they would change is give us a little bit more in this rewards for Hydra. Just throw in some books. I'm severe endgame. Like, my nipples don't get hard for shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need books. I just got an Ignatius from pulling Sacred Shards, and he needs 7 more books. Where's he at? Right here. My first Iggy. He's cool. I like him. I can't wait to use him in like Doom Tower and stuff. Faction Wars, Hydra, because he has an unresistible HP burn unless he weak hits. But yeah, books. That's really what a lot of us endgame players want, not really new champions. Because think about it like this: in an MMORPG style, you're doing your main quest, and then you keep hitting these side quests, and all of a sudden you have all these side quests, and you're like, "Fuck, this is now a job." You know what I mean? Like, you have so much responsibility now. Like, I have to save this town, and I have to help find this kid find his dog, but I got to kill this great elder dragon. Do you see what I'm saying? Little Skyrim nod there. But anyways, let's get into some other stuff. We are going to be getting this chick in 3 days. This will coincide, it looks like, with a Champion Trace tournament, which is great. Free 500 points, as you can see right here, because I'm pretty sure that does proc that. This chick is great. I think she's very solid, and she's going to be really good for new accounts and even endgame accounts. Her A1 is a AoE attack, and it will place Leech, book to 60%. I think that's great. For new accounts, you put her in a stun set, make her tanky, and run with her. She's HP based anyways, and all of her abilities that deal damage are all HP based. Very good. Her A2 is Withering Scorn. It will book up to 100% chance to play Decrease Resistance. And then if the target is under a block buffs debuff, it will do a debuff spread for the Decrease Resistance. And this book's down to a 3-turn cooldown. That's awesome. And then Know Your Place. Dominatrix thing right there for you. Again, we'll attack all enemies. We'll place block buffs. Booked up to 100%. It goes to a 4-turn cooldown when booked. It will heal all allies by 5% of their max HP for each block buffs placed by her skill. And then it will fill this champion's turn meter by 10% for each block buffs that were attempted to be put but were resisted. So let's talk about that. She, I think, is going to be a great spider tank. All right. She fills a lot of the same role Drexar and Cantra do. For those new accounts, not for us fuddy-duddies, these old guys that we've been spanking the game since we hit endgame. But I think she's going to be a great spider tank. I mean, she's going to heal your team. She's going to increase her turn meter for all the resistances because she's bad affinity for 20. And she's HP based. So I think that's going to be great. And it will allow you, if you're having trouble hitting the accuracy cap of 220, which by the time you get to Spider 20, you shouldn't really having that problem. But if you are, all right, she's going to help with that because she can do the decreased resistance on the main boss and then do the debuff spread. And her passive is great. So it'll increase her accuracy by 2 for every 1,000 HP she has. And then her active skill is it'll place a strengthen on all allies for 2 turns every time her HP drops below 50%. That's a 4-turn cooldown. Can't be booked. That's okay. I think so. If you accuracy by 2, 1,000 HP. So you can get 200 accuracy at 100k HP, which is roughly where you want to go if you're able to with her. All right. And I think she just aesthetically looks great. I actually can't wait to see the attack animations because I'm wondering how it's going to look. And then she has an aura that's just all around good. That's HP in all battles by 33%. Who doesn't like more HP? You know what I'm saying? We also have a New champ coming out. It's a Night Rev. It's an epic. So as you know, for the rotations for the login for your monthlies for fragments, it goes Lego, epic, Lego, epic, Lego, epic. And since we're going to be done with this sad creature, Gerda Bogbrew, we're going to get an epic that, in my opinion, is very meh. I guess in these cases of attack epics, I need to see the multipliers to really know if this champion's going to be good or not. Her name is Lady Iresh. Her A1 is called Misery Chord. It attacks twice, 25% chance of placing Weaken for 2 turns. Her A2 is Blur of Knives. This attacks all enemies, 20% chance of granting extra turn. If the extra turn is not granted, we'll fill the champion's turn meter by 10% for each living enemy instead. There's a talk that this could be good for Spider. Again, we're talking about Spider 20. And then that's a 4-turn cooldown for that. And then you have her A3, which is Deathrite Evocation. Places 50% increased attack and crit damage on her for 3 turns, and then she gets an extra turn. That's pretty cool. She honestly could be very cool for Faye. You know what I mean? Like, she could be another nuker you bring in because she's getting extra turns. She has AoE nukes. She fills her turn meter back up. I'll fiddle around with it once we get her. And that's a 5-turn cooldown for that. Probably books down to a 4. And then it's a 3-turn cooldown because she gets an extra turn. And then she has a passive that's called Slip Between. She gets a perfect veil for 2 turns whenever her HP drops below 50%. She's an attack-based Night Rev epic, and she will be in the game tomorrow, and we'll be able to see her in the index. Nope, not Undead Hordes, Night Revs. So she'll be sitting around here somewhere. Let's see. I'm wondering what she's going to be, because we had Gerda's Force. Scion was Magic. And I don't remember who the first one was, but I assume this is probably going to be a Spirit Champ, or could be a Void Champ. And if it's a Void Champ, that's going to be pretty cool. Put a comment below. Let me know if it's a Void Champ or not, and I just missed that memo. CVC tournament just ended. I hope you guys did well, got what you needed. We lost. We've pushed hard for months, and then we just kind of petered out. We had a couple guys that weren't, we have 100K, threshold minimum when personal rewards are on the line because everybody's going hard. And yeah, just some people didn't do that. That just happens. Nothing to be like about. Let's see, what else do I want to talk about? Can't think of anything really. All right. Well, and again, I'm actually gonna do. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. Yumiko. All right, I'm gonna put out a video on Yumiko and show her in my Dragon 25 team. And I'm going to show her in a Bommel team I'm kind of like brainstorming right now. And the Bommel team, if you have Yumiko, I mean, you're already pretty lucky, right? Like, she's great. But these other 2 champions, if you have, one's a Fragment Fusion, the other one's just if you, however you see it, if you're lucky or unlucky that you got her. Well, we'll just call it War Mother. So I'm thinking of a team for Bommel. War Mother with her A2 to double the damage of all your bombs. Gaius to kind of fill the role of Drexar for the fact that he just needs to be hit to proc this. So I'm going to make him high accuracy, decent resistance, and if not resistance, just high accuracy, high attack, and tanky. Ish, I guess. I don't know. I'll probably put him in a Stalwart set, is a thought. And he essentially fills your Drexar role there because he just places bombs when he's punched. And then I'll either put Vogoth in for my healer punching bag, or Rector Drath or Duchess of Latu. But I'll do videos on those later. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Smile, the sun's out. We're getting into summer here. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. All right, have a wonderful day.